Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Warakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, pushing out this purified truth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, to the rest of the church who believe as well, including you women, including the dead in Yahweh Shai, and the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Alright? So we're in the times now where prophecies, man, prophecies are booming. Prophecies are off the chain like a broken link. You know what I'm saying? Just like if a person has a really bad toothache, it gets to a point where, you feel like it's pulsating. You have to do something about it. You can't ignore it anymore. That's how it is with these prophecies, man. It's getting to the point where, people can scoff, they can say what they want to say, but now we're in a time where, these things are, to the point you really can't deny it. You can't. Okay? Now, this video was posted this year. Why are they posting a video on receiving the RFID chip at the very beginning of 2020? Because, 2020 is introducing a whole lot of things to this society, man. Drastic changes are going to be made just based off of a lot of things happening this year. All right? So I'm going to play this video.
Various electronic access control things. This is kind of new and fresh. This is I Know a Guy. It's not available in the US right now, but this product is from Korea, and it operates with RFID, right? It operates with a lot of technologies, but RFID is popular, of course. It occurs to me.
Let me say this too. At my job, when you're clocking in and clocking out, the technology used is RFID technology. There are chips within the cards. So a place like where I work could easily just say one day, in order to work here, you have to take that chip. All right? So if brothers get tempted, you might work at a job and they tell you one day, look, in order for you to work here, you have to receive a chip. Hey, man, you better say, fuck you, I'm leaving. That'd be the day I'm out. All right? Now, Esau's deceptive. When you watch this video, Esau comes off to be really nice, really humble, really innocent. But that's what the devil does. Just like that Edomite that killed over 60 people in Vegas, that Las Vegas shooting. When people put up the picture of this Edomite, you would have thought, oh, he's just an innocent white man. Man, he slaughtered over 20 people. So here it is, you got this devil on the far left here, talking all effeminate, talking all, soft and harmless. Man, you receive this chip, you're going to be destroyed by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. The red devil is a deceiver. All right? And not only is Esau the red devil, I'm going to show you what Esau is, man. This is Esau. Red panda. Now, when you look at this animal, you see how adorable it look? It look all adorable and harmless. You know what? This animal right here can kill you, man. They have razor sharp claws that will slice you into Swiss cheese, man. You be trying to pet it, that thing slice your neck open, man. Looking all cute. This animal's deceptive, man. All right. Very, as the ladies would say, oh, that's so cute, that's so adorable. That thing's so adorable with razor sharp claws that can kill you. And I believe they have razor sharp teeth as well, man. All right. This is Esau, the red devil, aka the red panda. See how innocent this animal look, man? The red panda is a mammal native to the eastern Himalayas and southwestern China. It is listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List because of wild population is estimated at fewer than 10,000 mature individuals and continues to decline due to habitat loss and fragmentation, poaching, and inbreeding depression. And that's spiritual because Esau is actually going through that right now, man. These Edomites are dwindling. Their race is dwindling, man. All right. They done told their children, hey, don't worry about producing children and having a family. Go to college. Wait till you in your 30s before you decide to have a family. Then that time come, the woman want to have a family. She can't have children no more. She ain't fertile no more. So these Edomites is dwindling just like the red panda. All right, which ultimately the red panda is dwindling because of these devils, man. Because the wicked rule. All right. Let me see. Are red pandas dangerous to humans? Kind of getting off topic here, but you know, are red pandas dangerous to humans? The red panda's cuteness is just a mirrored image of the human tendency to describe animals. Check this out. Oh, wow. In reality, the panda may be a vicious omnivore willing to eat or try to eat something it will place into its mouth. In short, keep beyond red pandas within the wild and do not provoke the creatures in captivity. Hey, man, this is a vicious creature. Esau is the red panda. They come off all soft and delicate and effeminate and oh, it's harmless. Just take the chip, man. It's cool, You be able to do this, do that. Oh yeah, it's awesome, man. Esau's not gonna introduce the chip. Yeah, this is of Satan. Ain't gonna be no bugged out shit like that, man. Esau gonna come to you all deceptive and harmless, man. He's gonna come to you as the angel of light.
Right now, some people might think this is ad. This ain't an ad. Whoever this company is, I don't even know. Go ahead.
Exactly. So if you have a card, sure enough, you can get in, not fumble around with your keys. But if a nefarious person steals your card and it's like, oh my God, my card is gone and my house is locked, how can I get in?
You smash a window.
Well,
Chimney.
Oh, in the chimney. You could the Santa Claus attack.
Santa Claus
Yes,
attack. He's the ultimate penetration tester.
Yeah.
Santa
Well,
Claus.
what I might just do is say, well, even without my card on me, I can just kind of try that.
No.
This is Proverbs chapter 12 and 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. And look how they're seducing people right now. Oh yeah, look what the chip can do. Hey, in case you forget your keys, in case you forget your card, if you have the chip in you, all you have to do is just, swipe your hand here and see it's unlocked. Or you swipe your hand here, see the lights come on. You swipe your hand here, see the car starts. Through this RFID chip, Esau's going to deceive many people into these vain miracles, man. Okay, Esau's trying to have his carnal spiritual power, so to speak. Esau's trying to be like the Most High, man. And if you receive that RFID chip, you are going to be destroyed. If you receive that mark of the beast, that RFID chip, you are going to be destroyed. And I had that scripture pulled up before I brought this out. All right. But see, Esau seducing our people. Nothing about this guy seems intimidating. He seems harmless. Oh, see, this harmless guy has it. Hey, maybe I should do it too. Look at him. Man, this is the devil, man.
Thumbs up technology.
It's in your ring.
It's magic in your ring. See,
No.
look, I know how
No,
magic
no.
works. You just gotta. You just give it a little. That's not working.
The ring, which is tungsten, baby, no circuitry at all whatsoever. There is nothing in my ring. There's
definitely doing
nothing up my
wizard
sleeves.
moves.
No, you just gotta give the lock a high five. It likes me.
All right, Builder Beans, I'm too excited about this. It is ESP.
So if you
Esau's a big ass kid, man. Just look at how they be acting. That leads me to another scripture, man. Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors. And that's the point, man. children oppressors. This is speaking of Esau, man. These damn devils oppressors. They act like children. You know, a lot of these damn Edomites, man, they're immature. They act like literally grown children, man. The things that they get involved with, you don't want to take part of it, man. These devils, man, they can they'll show you how disgusting they are when they're among themselves and the things that they willing to do. You tell me these aren't the cave dwellers, man. All right, but Esau immature as hell, man.
If you rub your hand across my fingers right here,
Oh, yeah, no, you have a thing in your body.
in between the first and second metacarpal of each of my hands.
And then this guy here is acting all dramatic, like, oh, you have a thing in your body. Man, you ain't heard about the RFID chip yet. Quit acting like this shit is amazing to you, man. All this shit is an act. They trying to, seduce people into taking this RFID chip, and it's evident. All right?
Subdermally implanted.
This guy with his multi-syllable words.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird.
That sound you're making is so weird. I'm used to people making sounds like that around me. That is just a smaller version of this.
You're a cyborg.
Basically, yes.
He's more man than machine, by a lot, but eventually will be more machine than man.
Yeah.
Mainly man.
Call it biohacking or grinder lifestyle or you name it, but...
Sorry? Call it biohacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I assume that per what we learned before, there's a microchip in there, there's some kind of coil.
You actually just take some scissors and you cut one of those apart and you jam it in there.
If I did kind of cut this up and swallow it, would it work from
Yes.
inside your belly?
Someone did that with their transit card in, what was it, Australia? It was a transit technology that was not miniaturized yet, and they really wanted an implantable, so they made their own under skin.
Well, that's fun. You walk up to a card reader or a lock and let me in.
Much like we showed you earlier, credentials that are reprogrammable, that's what this is. I can make this a number of things. The guy in Australia couldn't, and the municipality got upset and killed his credential.
Oh, no.
Kind of wasted effort.
So it is important that it be reprogrammable, because otherwise you just have a number on there, right?
Yeah.
And you don't want just a piece of paper. You want something that you can constantly be updating.
Yeah.
And I assume you update it using the same gizmo that you would use to update one of these.
You can.
do.
And does it hurt?
I don't get hurt by most things that people kind of scratch their head at when I try it, so it didn't hurt me, but I mean...
So with this chip, they're gonna be updating it just like how you do your phone or your tablets or your computers. So this is Esau, as I like to call his wet dream. This is what these devils are trying to do. They're trying to basically collapse this society, collapse the currency. All right? And the coronavirus could crash the economy. And it could easily lead to martial law. And to even further that, to quarantines, man. So it's spiritual that they bring out this video at the beginning of 2020 because they're trying to put that spirit in the air. Okay? Esau's the red panda, man. He comes off as innocent. He's a vicious creature, man. You receive this chip, it's over for you. And if you say, well, can I take it out? We'll get into that in a minute, man.
Your mileage may vary.
That's a yes. Are you worried about that becoming out of date like a lot of technology? And then how bad is it to remove it?
You can remove it. I mean, what goes in you can come out of you, just with blades and effort.
So look at this little demonic smile, man. Look at the devil, man. That nigga's the devil, man. Look, man. Put some horns on this dude right here. Look at this. That's a devil. All right. Anyway, so going into removing it, he's saying you can remove it, and then he has this demonic smirk. Well, does the scripture say once you take it, you can repent after you remove it? Let's see what the scriptures say, man. Revelations chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So if you receive it, it didn't say, after you receive it and then take it out, that's different. No, it said if you receive it. So you take it one time. Once it's in you, even if you can take it out, you're going to be destroyed. Why? Because you received it. You took it. The fact that you showed your allegiance to the devil. All right? That was the ultimate test. You go into the word there for receive. I think the word there is lambano, to take. To take with the hand. Just like this guy just did, man. What this guy do right here?
I just realized I didn't see any scar. Let me see it.
Yeah, so that heals up pretty.
See that? With the hand. He took that chip with the hand. Okay? To take with the hand. Lay hold of any person or thing in order to use it. To take up a thing to be carried. To take upon oneself. To take in order to carry away. Without the notion of violence, i.e. to remove. Take away. Okay? So it says right here, without the notion of violence, i.e. to remove, take away. So let's say you removed or you took away that chip, right? Let's say somehow you can take it out. What does it say? And received his mark. So even if you received it and took it out, right? In his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the power, man. So you receive that chip. It don't matter if you take it out. You take that chip, you're gonna be destroyed, man. I wouldn't even dare think of doing something so stupid. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Taking that chip so bad, man. See, this is what's gonna happen. People are gonna take the chip. Esau might prolong your life, and you're able to move around in the society still, all right? But you're going to be, burnt up when the missiles come. All you people with the chip in you, living life thinking civilization is just going to go on like this. You safe now, everything's all good. Although you saw a lot of people die, you took the chip, you're in a good case, everything's peace and love now. No, man, you're going to get burnt up in the missiles, okay? World War III is going to come soon after this situation, man. All right? And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So you're going to be destroyed right in front of Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. You take that chip if you want to, but the elect of the nation of Israel and that great multitude, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has reserved and preserved them to be separated from that. They're not going to be caught up in that. All right? And, the prophets can clearly see, if you in the spirit, if the Lord's really dealing with you, man, you can clearly see, man, these prophets, not these prophets, but these prophecies are booming, man. Like Guile from Street Fighter. These prophecies are sonic booming, man. They is off the chain like a broken link, man. These prophecies is on the up and go, man. I mean, if you can't see it, the Most High got you totally just lost in darkness, man. All right? 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. But here's the beautiful thing now. It's in our face now. See, there was a time, certain things you talk about, you go out there and teach. It may not necessarily be in front of you. You may not necessarily be able to, give someone an example of what you're talking about like that. Or maybe you could, but, the examples were kind of small and it didn't really seem, to be as of something of importance. Now, man, we to the point, we bring out the scriptures, man. The current events is just totally showing that the scriptures is totally booming, man. The scriptures is off the chain. All right? I mean, hell, Esau has used many different things to promote the mark of the beast, man. Remember that monster unleash the beast? Hold on. Monster unleash the beast, man. Unleash the beast. All right. Why? Because they know that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. All right. And then you look at 666 here. That's the number that's going to be within them RFID chips. When you go to a store and you see barcodes on food items, or you go to a clothing store and you see barcodes on clothing items, I'm going to show you something. In fact, before I go there, let me look up some more pictures on this. So this is the back of a Monster can. You can't tell me these devils ain't the devil, man. Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. What does that sound like to you, man? That don't sound like Revelations chapter 13 and verse 11? Or 16? That doesn't sound like the video I just showed you, man? Revelations chapter 13 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, what's that number? 603 man. 666. All right, and then you have this damn energy drink promoting the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. All right, Esau's the freaking devil. I mean, I don't know why you Jake ain't seeing it, man. But going back to what I was saying before, right? So if you look right here, each of these are sixes in Hebrew. In the front of the Monster energy drink, they make it look like, you know, a monster clawed it and cut it open with his claws. But really, each of those represent a 6 in Hebrew, and that claw, or those claws, represent the beast that, you know, that introduced the number. Okay? Now, when you go to a barcode, you see how you have these first two bars here, and then in the middle you have two bars, and at the end you have two bars? Each one of these bars represent a 6. So on this barcode, the 3 longest bars stick out because it's showing you 666, the number of the beast. Okay? And that's what Esau's trying to put within you, within them RFID chips, man. That barcode with that number symbolizing your allegiance to the devil, Esau. Okay? And spiritual demon Satan. Alright? So you take that chip, and let's say you take it and, I'm going to take it out now. You're going to be destroyed anyway, man. Alright? But you know, a lot of people are going to take it because, you know, Esau done blinded them. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and 4. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. So the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. You're going to have those who don't think this is the mark of the beast.
Invisible. And this one
You have two.
Yes, I have one in this hand.
Why two? What's
So that's going to, you know, cause them to want to take the chip because they don't believe it's the chip. Or they don't believe it's the mark of the beast. They're unbelievers. They don't believe in what they would call that's fairy tale, that's written by man, that's spookism and all this other crap, man. But this stuff is right in your face. Alright? It is right in front of your face like the mirror that you stare at, man. Okay? But you know, the devil gonna have a lot of people give in to that chip. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who was the image of God, should shine unto them. So anyone who receives that chip, they're in darkness, and the Most High didn't want them. Okay? Because if he wanted them, he'd allow that light to shine unto them, but he doesn't want that light to shine unto them. Okay? Any Israelite who takes a chip, so be it. Okay? Take the chip, that's your ass. Take the chip, your ass is grass, man. There ain't no way around it. Okay? For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. So if you give in to that chip, and I'll just take it out later on. I'm gonna play a clip from this show called Unlisted. I'm not gonna show any imagery because of copyright reasons, but I'm gonna just speak after I play it.
I want my life back. I want my brain back. Whoa! What are you doing with those? I'm ripping these things out of my head before they do anything else to me. Cow, stop!
Hey!
Hold you back while I pull these implants out of my teeth.
There's no way to remove an implant. It's embedded in the jawbone.
But
So, although the implant on the show was implanted in the jawbone, the point is, she said you can't take it out. So at the end of the day, you don't know if you can take it out or not. But let's say you can take it out, or you chopped your whole damn hand off, or wherever you put it at, man. The fact is, you still gave your allegiance to it. All right? You failed the test. All right? You already made the move, man. And you ain't gonna bounce back from that move. That's why we gotta hope and pray in the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And no way whatsoever we take that chip, man. You know? For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. So you save your life and take that chip, you're gonna lose it because you're gonna be destroyed in the missiles, man. You're gonna be in that everlasting fire. You're gonna be kicking it with a bunch of people with the chip, thinking y'all living good, eating Dorito chips. Oh, I can scan my hand and buy me some damn Doritos. Well, you're gonna be eating on some damn Doritos when you get that warning saying them missiles, them nukes being shot off, and your ass is about to get roasted up, man. And then you're gonna get blasted with them laser beams by them chariots. So you thought you saved your life, you just lost it. Even worse than what Esau could do to you. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. And certain brothers may be martyred, but you're gonna get everlasting life. You know? Esau may put you through the test. You might be, thinking you about to be a martyr. The Most High give you them powers, man. But either way it goes, just because, it might seem like everyone else is able to eat freely and, go about a little more freely than you because they got the chip. Man, fuck that, man. Fuck that chip. All right? Straight like that. Straight up and down. Straight left and right, man. All right? Revelations chapter 2 verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee the crown of life. So yeah, you stay faithful unto death, and you're not giving to that chip. You're going to receive that immortal crown, man, that everlasting crown. All right? So going into that word death, Thanatos. Ooh, that sounds like Thanos. Thanatos. The death of the body. The separation, whether natural or violent. Okay, so death is basically when your spirit separates from your body, man. Whether it's through natural causes or, someone killing you. Okay, or you car wreck, whatever the case. All that is when you're dead, your body's dead. It's just your spirit leaving your body. Okay? Of the soul and the body by which the life on earth is ended. With the implied idea of future misery in hell. And we know, there is no place where you burn in hell forever. Power of death. Since the netherworld, the abode of the dead, was conceived as being very dark, it is equivalent to the region of thickest darkness, i.e. figuratively a region enveloped in the darkness of ignorance and sin. Just like our people being in darkness, they're spiritually dead right now. Metaphorically, the loss of that life which alone is worthy of the name, the misery of the soul arising from sin, which begins on earth but lasts and increases after the death of the body in hell, which we're in hell right now. The miserable state of the wicked dead in hell, in the widest sense, death comprising all the miseries arising from sin, as well physical death as the loss of life consecrated to God and blessed in him on earth, to be followed by wretchedness in hell. So long story short, going into that word death, man, the main point to pull out here is death of the body, which is to, really, if you got to be put to death, it's just your spirit leaving your body, man. That's really all it is. Okay, that's all it is. Well, let's close it out with Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 4, man. Labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom. So don't labor to be rich. Why? Because this society's coming to an end, man. The economy's gonna collapse at any time. And when this society collapses, they're gonna bring in that mark of the beast. And all those riches are going to come to naught. And the only way you're gonna receive them riches back is if you go through Esau and you take that chip. And if you take that chip, you're gonna be destroyed. Okay? Any man or woman, you take that chip, if you allow your children to take that chip, then that's a death sentence for you. And that ultimately just signifies that the Lord was never with you from the beginning. And that's just how the story unfolds. All right? Labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom. Cease from thine own wisdom, man. Understand that, there's nothing wrong with having nice things and, having a little bit of money to, do things you enjoy, but don't labor to be rich. Don't try to become some millionaire, or how can I, make my own business so I can be a millionaire and I can have people working for me. Don't do that right now. Cause man, this shit's coming to an end. This society's coming to an end, man. That's why they're promoting that chip so heavy right now. So with that, Ka'Allah, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Shalom.
You program, they're different keys. You
Yes.
program one
and
for
one
work
is low
and one
frequency,
for home.
one is high frequency.
What is the difference between low frequency and high frequency?
They're different credential technologies. Low frequency is much older, like your 125 kilohertz kind of low frequency card. The high frequency card is what all modern systems are using. If you have NFC on your phone, or if you have tap to pay, that's all modern 1356 megahertz.
What are you using the old one for nowadays?
Most of the time, I use it on penetration jobs. When we go up to a building, there are readers that can do both technologies. They're called migration readers or multi-technology readers. And we say, I don't know, multi-class. I wonder if they're using new technology on this site for their credentials. Beep. Nope, still using procs. Awesome.
Oh, so you get to sort of do the equivalent of testing the locks without looking like you're pulling out a badge and doing anything.
Absolutely.
That's ingenious. You told me a story about getting into a server room with a guest badge. Can you recount that for us?
Yes. We were on a job where we had stolen some credentials using technologies we had shown you before, sniffing and cloning, and we all rewrote badges. So we were around the